And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. We've just completed our first mission on the Moonflow, guiding Tobli's Hypello assistant and all his cargo safely through the woods.
Busy.
And I think I've just talked to him, so we don't really need to again, but... I can start work now. Yes, you can. Is it time to work? They're like little slaves, bless them. But, that actually, I think it gives you 0.6% for the Moonflow. So, I'm going to save anyway. Where am I going to save? Don't know which one to save over. I will save over... why not? Because I know I've done it perfect. So, we'll save over there. And we should be on 14.6, so there should be no change in percentage. And our level has actually gone up quite a bit now, so it's all good. And next, we're going to go to Guadosalam. And this guy should look familiar. This not Hypello, this Shulpuff with the big scar on his leg. Now we could ride the airship, but why not explore its memories? Is a gathering place for sphere hunters. We didn't, but we know that now. Oh, we can't go back here. Used to be able to. Such a shame that you can't anymore. You're damn right, Shulpuffs are huge, like giant elephants. Such a sizable tail. That's what she said. Right, Shulpuff. Ah, I missed that. Let me on. There you go. Now, our next little milestone for percentage is actually in Guadosalam. Now, there are, once you know all the percentages, it's like I have, like, in the past written down many different things. I actually used to own the official walkthrough guide, which is what I use to obviously help myself, like, first 100% this. And so I used that less and less each time, just so I could kind of, you know... It's one of those things, it's like, it's alright to use guides. I never use guides or cheats when I first play a game. Like, I think the first time through... Oh, that is the wrong way. I think the first time that you play a game, you shouldn't use any codes or any cheats or any walkthroughs, because you should just play it the way that you think you should. But after I'd played it like I think it was about 2 or 3 times, just because I was determined to get a high percentage each time. The highest percentage I ever got without a guide was, I think it was like 91%, I think it was. Ah, see, and it just missed like a big load of walkway that we can't go on. But it was about, yeah, 91% was the highest I ever got without a guide, and that was with me. It took me so long just because I was doing it on my own. I didn't know which bits to do, and I was trying to do everything perfect. And I was using like 1,000,000 saves just in case I did anything wrong. Oh, Chocobo! And I don't want to kill the Chocobo actually, because Chocobos are powerful, so we're going to escape. Oh no, Riku can kill this thing. Just because if you attack a Chocobo, they can use Choco Meteor, and that's pretty deadly. It's not a good move to get used on you. See, the accessory we gave to Riku is working. She's not getting poisoned. See, immune. So items are good. But yeah, pretty much. Then after I got that, I actually found I was in game, and they actually had it for £1. The Final Fantasy X-2 walkthrough was £1, and I thought, why not? So, oh hello. So I thought why not? I bought it, and I used that to that's how I 100%ed the game for the first time, was by actually using that walkthrough, and it was a massive help. And like the second time I completed it, like I tried to, you know, like do it a really high percentage. I tried to use the guide, less and less. And I think I've 100%ed it, I think about twice, I think. 2 or 3 times, but like I've had to overwrite many saves like over the time, and I've never saw the point in like keeping 100% saves, especially when I have other games on here. And I think I used to have a different memory card as well, but I couldn't find that. I used to have a blue one, blue PS2 memory card, and I can't remember where that's on, so I think I lost it, but I'm pretty sure that had quite a few saves on it as well. But I don't have a guide anymore, because I do have it somewhere, but I have no idea where it is, and believe me, I looked like crazy for it, because I really wanted to do this right, but I haven't been able to find it, so that's why I'm doing so many saves, because I'm doing this pretty much 100% from memory now, and yeah, it's kind of daunting and scary, the fact that I don't have my guide. I don't like using internet guides just because half the time things that people write in them aren't 100% accurate, and if you're trying to get a really high percentage in a game, if they mess up on something like really minuscule in their guide, then you're screwed. So I try not. I dislike using internet guides. It's like I used to when I was younger, but anymore, no. Unless it's like an official website, then I don't mind using hints and stuff. But yeah, just to kind of clarify, everything I'm doing is pretty much 100% from memory. If I find my guide, then I will tell you, because I would like to have it just for like old memory's sake. Like the first time I did it, I actually used masking tape and pencil in the back, because it's actually got a 100% completion section which guides you step by step.
Home of the Guado.
Sorry,
you remember, right?
But yeah, I just kind of want to show that when I find it.
Are no longer here. Some people think they deserved all that happened for what they did to Spira. They have a point, but it seems like such a sad way to look at things.
Good old Guado Salam. There's a completely different feel to it this time around, because last time it was very different. Very different. Especially when there was Guado here. Hello there, Mr. Femgoon and Goons. Mr. Femgoon? Miss Goon and Miss... I don't know, just Goons. Going into what used to be the Maester's house. Now I'm going to save, check percentage. Actually no, I'm not going to save quite yet, we'll talk to people first. Just because Guado Salam is another good checkpoint now, there are good checkpoints that you can have to check your percentage to make sure that you're doing... Oh, this guy is funny actually. A place to rest. There's a chair right behind you. Thank you! Got any data? I'm sorry my lady, I have nothing new at the moment. Now, this, with the data, that's actually quite interesting, because I still don't fully understand what he means, but like, there's a chapter later on where we can make a lot of money out of this guy, so we'll come back to him. Now, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, that's it. Guado Salam is a really good checkpoint for when it comes to your percentage as well, because if you've done everything right so far, once you've completed the Guado Salam, you should be on exactly 15%, because I think it must be 0.4 or something for Guado Salam. So just as long as you're on 15 by this point, you should be fine. There's no getting in this house. You haven't even tried. Oh well, we'll come back to there later as well. I do, you know, I completely agree with you. Story has it the Guado are hiding out in some woods somewhere. Well, we only know of one woods, so we might have to take a trip up there.
The Far Plane, a place that unites the living with their memory of the dead. I've thought about going in so many times, hoping that I might see you there. But I never have. I think I probably never will.
That's such a horrible thing. You wouldn't want to hope to see him there. Because if he's there, that means he's dead. You don't want him to be dead, Yuna. That's such a horrible thing to say. No, we can't actually go in the far plane right now, and we can't for the rest of the game either. So we're gonna leave that and we're gonna explore the rest of Guado Salam. And once we've explored all this, we'll save, check percentage, and we should be on 15%. No, I don't need anything. Thank you though. Ever so kind. Not a thing in the shop worth buying. Then why are you kind of just standing there? Good on you, barkeep. Well, not barkeep. Shopkeep. Yeah. So nothing in there. We have a hypelo. She totally ensures that we hypelo keep steady jobs. Good for you. This is where some guy named Tobley heads up his operations, so this is where Tobley lives! Or if he doesn't live here, it's where all of his stuff is kept. You shaved my associate. Associate? I thought he was going for something like asshole then. You shaved my associate, thank you. I don't know why you have a question mark. You don't need to be questionably thanking us. How do we get up there? There we go. Is there nothing we can steal? Darn it. And this box is already empty. The chest is empty. Chief Tobley is stone broke. Possibly. We'll find out. And last place to explore once we talk to this guy. The LeBlanc Syndicate organizational skills are unmatched. Maybe I should look into joining. Unmatched. We've only beaten them up like 3 times. Okay, so we can't go in here at the moment. We can't even talk to this guy. Yeah, can't even talk to them. So, save and just double check that we've done everything right so far. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. We'll save over the moon flow. Fingers crossed for 15%. There we go. Lovely. So we should be on exactly 15. Next place of exploration is the Thunder Plains. So no point in flying. We'll just walk.
Overcame her fear of thunder. Know how? She said she camped out here for a week.
That's some hardcore stuff. Now, in here right now, I don't think there's anything that we really can do in the Thunder Plains. I think it is literally just visit here. I think there are some quite... they're not that tough. That's not too bad. But I don't think there's anything else for us to do in the Thunder Plains. I think it's literally just go in, see that little entrance thing, and that's it. Kind of like it was for the Mihen High Road as well. Go in, see the entrance, leave. Goodbye, Jake. Riku's pants are ridiculously low in that outfit. So we'll go speak to this guy, see what he has to say. Once the calm came, more and more travellers started getting into accidents around here. Lightning was striking people down one after the other, probably because the lightning rod towers were so run down. That's when we decided to start calibrating the towers. Now you can walk the Thunder Plains without worrying about lightning. The towers are in good shape. You have little to fear, safe travel. So yeah, nothing for us to really do here, so we'll board the airship just because I don't want to walk through the Thunder Plains. Very cool. Now, we've already saved, so we don't need to save again. Next on the to-do list, we're going to go to Macalania Temple. Not Macalania Temple, Macalania Woods. Sorry. And there are quite a few things for us to do in here. I think it's 2 point something% we can get from Macalania, so it's quite a big chunk. So that means there's quite a lot for us to do. So Macalania Woods. No missions, that's a lie. There's plenty for us to do in here. And he says no missions on these because they're not hotspots, but there are plenty of things to do, just not hotspot things to do.
It's been 2 years since the faith in Macalania Temple disappeared. They say it's affecting not only the lake, but the woods as well.
So yeah, in this once beautiful land, I still think it is very beautiful woods, but it has kind of diminished a fair bit.
The woods will soon be no more.
Very depressing. So first thing to do is to speak to him, which we just done. And we don't really need to speak to this Guado, but we will. We Guado have made many enemies. Now we have fled Guado Salam, and the once proud Guado have been scattered. It's a shame. But we'll follow him. I actually wasn't really paying much attention. I can't remember which path he went up, but we'll go up. We'll go up the easy road, just to see what we have up here. Now, over this way, in Final Fantasy X, this is actually where you get your ultimate weapons. Once you've scored all of the items that you need to get your weapons, you actually come to this big thing. It looks like a giant brain. No, I think it's just like a big tree flower. But once you've got everything, you go there, and you actually, it'll do it for you. It's like you click on it, you choose, I think you choose the weapon, or it does it automatically, and the character will actually go up to the flower thing and present their weapon, and it will change into their ultimate one. It's a very magical woods. Okay, now I can't remember which area I need to go to next. I think I've just gone the complete wrong way because I think I actually needed to walk this way. So I'm going to walk back, I'm going to do some backtracking. At least we'll get to level up a bit. Can't really remember how powerful the enemies are in here though. I think they can be pretty tough, but we'll soon find out. Oh, that is pretty tough. Oh dear. I don't want to be in this battle longer than needed, so... we will try and kill this sucker. I think from now on, if we get in these battles, I'm going to get rid of that blue haze. Well, the deep haze first. Just because he's a motherfucker for dealing up. I like how he's only going after those two though. At least Pain will still be standing. Actually gonna make Riku escape. Just because I knew that was gonna happen. And I know Pain's still alive, but we'll see if she can handle it. If she can't handle it, then she'll be dead, but we've still got Riku, so we won't have the game over. I have a feeling this is gonna take a while. I don't want to run just because I might feel like a hit or two away from killing him, so I don't mind if he kills Pain just because we've still got Riku on the sidelines. Just in case. I think we've got one more hit left. No, not gonna do it. Okay then, at least we know that we can't fight them. Not yet anyway. We probably could if I used a bit more skill than just randomly attacking, but I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. I don't know. Phoenix Downs. Luckily we have some, actually. I was kind of worried that I didn't have any for a moment. There you go, so we know that we can't beat the blue hazes. We probably could, but for the moment I just kind of want to get the story done and then I'll go level up in my own time so you guys don't have to witness that. Because it's long, laborious and very boring, but I think we can beat these fish things. I hope we can beat these fish things. I'm gonna say no to that as well, so no. God, Jesus, we really need to level up. So I think from now on we're just gonna run from battles, just because I'm a big wuss. And I don't like change. So we'll just kind of escape from everything that comes our way from now on. You do well to run away, Chocobo, because we did. Can't believe I went the wrong way all that time. Such an idiot. I should have just went the shortcut back, but I couldn't remember if there was someone we needed to see over this side. Better to be safe than sorry. Aha, see, we did. There we go.
Oh me, oh my, what did you say? Don't move an inch. I'm on my way.
See, I knew we had to walk this path for something. But yeah, basically, I should have mentioned this before, but if you remember from 10, there was the 3 musicians. There was,
These woods grow lonely.
Beira? I don't know how to pronounce these. It was the first one we saw. This one is Pukutak? I don't know. But then there's Donga. I can say Donga. And Donga, I believe, is waiting for us at the springs now. Which is where Una and Tidus guy, they got it on. But yeah, that's where we're going. I think there's been a lot of dispute of how to say his name. It's like, personally, I don't say it the way that anybody says it, just because when I was younger and growing up I was really bad with my spelling and like reading words and pronouncing things, so I kind of pronounced it how I read it, and seeing T-I-D-U-S, to me that was Tidus. So I think I'm the only person in the world who ever called him Tidus. Please tell me if somebody else did as well, because I'd feel a lot better about myself if somebody else did, but I called him Tidus. But then there's a big dispute over whether it's actually Tidus or Tidus. Or I think there was another one, but I can't remember it. But there's a big dispute. Personally, I just say neither, because I said my own word, which I'm more than happy about. Okay, so we're nearly at the entrance again. It's kind of annoying that they make you walk this entire— hello, chest! It's kind of annoying that they make you like walk the whole way just for that one guy. But hey ho, it's Final Fantasy. What would Final Fantasy be without complexity and needless tasks?
Let's go, Go-Wings!
Yeah, let's do it!
Here we go, go wings, here we go, go, go. We're nearly at the end, thank God.
Don't get careless.
Who, me?
Which is kind of lucky because I'm nearly at my time limit for today, so thank God we're nearly at the end. A battle just as we're walking through the bridge. That's redonkadonk. What? There's more. Jesus. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They only look like they want a hug. I wouldn't hug them. Definitely not. Oh, there we go. We're finally back in the main area, which is where we're going to stay until the next episode, and then we're going to be in search of our third musician, Donga, who I can actually pronounce properly, and that's when I get told I'm pronouncing it wrong. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.